Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a build in Mythopia. This is my first ever build in Mythopia and honestly I had so much fun decorating in this biome. There's so much cute foliage for this biome. I just think it's so cute. Originally I was gonna go with a kind of city build, but I kind of took a turn as I was decorating and I'm hoping in the future to turn this into kind of a city kind of feel, but right now I only have two buildings in this biome. I used Mirabelle's house, which by the way looks absolutely stunning in this biome. I'm so glad I put it in here, and I also put Remy's house too because I thought it gave quite like a structured bit like feel, like it looks kind of marble to me, and I feel like that's why I put it in there. It really matches the vibe I feel. When I first started doing this build, I was kind of going back and forth on how I wanted this to look. I definitely knew that I wanted some sort of courtyard where the fountain was. I just wasn't really sure how I was going to do it. So I played around with lots of different ideas, mainly really wanting to use these Hercules like arches because I mean, we already have them in the game. They're super cute. These are a previous Star Path item. No, I think they are a premium item. I'll put it on the screen. But anyways, tried to put all of these fountains here and I mean, yeah, it was just a little bit too much. I really wanted to put the bakery in this build because I feel like that also kind of matches the vibe that I was trying to go for. But I didn't end up putting it in this build, but I did not do this whole biome. I did this main area, so I still have the sides to decorate, so I'm hoping to do a little bakery build off to the side there. I really wanted to use these fountains even though these fountains are for the bind, but the red perfectly matches the archways, so I thought it'd be really cute to add those in. I then just started plopping a lot of different foliage down. I just used a lot of the yellow foliage as well as lots of the pink trees. I did also use the pink trees. I can't remember what those pink trees are from, but we have pink trees. I think they're from the Mulan update, and yeah, I used quite a lot of those too and just sprinkled them around because the pink matches perfectly with these big bushes here, so yeah. The new items that we've gotten in this DLC have been super amazing. I really love how versatile they are. I did use some of the new items such as that chair in the middle, the mosaic tiles, which I thought looked really good, especially as a centerpiece. But my favorite item is definitely those little tangled trees that come in the little pot. I just think it's such a cute and unique item. I'm super glad that we got more foliage, like potted foliage, because I absolutely love using that sort of stuff in my builds. I was looking back through the foliage and I found these big trees, which I didn't even know existed. I also found a lot of bind trees that I never used in my bind build because I didn't know that they were all the way down the bottom. But yeah, there's just so much foliage and different trees in this DLC. It's actually pretty crazy. I did go back and try and readjust this area here because it wasn't really fitting the vibe that I wanted. I tried to do these like blue trees, which kind of stood out a little bit too much. So I did swap these with some yellow trees that are slightly smaller than the big trees that we already placed, these ones here. And then I also went in with this gazebo because it looks so pretty and perfect in this little spot. Then I placed some of these like little pink flower boxes. The one thing that I do wish that we got is more boxes of flowers, because I'm not really sure why we didn't get more crafting recipes with the flowers in this DLC. That's one thing I'll say. I do wish we had some more craftable items like that. I mean, I can't really complain because the craftable items that we did get are like super out there but also really cool, so yeah. For this little area here where I have the two houses, I just went for lots of foliage kind of scattered around. I didn't want it to feel too structured, and I also didn't want any extra pathing. So yeah, I just put lots of trees, and you can move freely through here. It's pretty obvious where you're meant to walk. So I like that kind of look better than if I was to do a path. I then went and dropped my favorite flowers, the Sunlit Plateau flowers, because I think they just look so cute and they really match the vibes. And I also placed a little bit of the other biome, the purple biome. Speaking of the purple biome is next for me to decorate. So if anyone has any ideas on what you would want to see, I'll try and do it, because I do have a lot of ideas for that biome. But if you guys have any specifics, then let me know, like any character you'd like to see in there. Okay, if we're on that note, any suggestions whatsoever, feel free to leave them. I also decided to redo that little middle plaza bit, but we will see that properly in the tour at the end. This little area, I did just put a little park because I really didn't want to block the view of the statue that's behind here. You can see that I left the path to the side empty, and this is what I was talking about in the beginning, me wanting to expand this later on and do a lot more with this build. But yeah, here is the final tour of this build. I absolutely love how this turned out. This build took me quite a while, that's why I only did this kind of slither. But yeah, I'm really excited to finish this full biome. I just think that building in the new DLC, the Storybook Vale, has been so fun, and I really can't wait to build more in this valley. I just love the foliage. I just think it's so cute. I mean, look at how magical this all looks. I'm completely amazed with all the new stuff that we've got in. I mean, look at those big hedges. I love them so much. Behind Remy's here, I'm thinking of doing like that little bakery and like a big sitting area. I think that would be really nice. Here is my little picnic area, and you can see that big statue that I really didn't want to cover up. Here's a little overview of the build, and then we have some other shots of the build. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this gave you some inspiration and you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.